Full driving review of the Mercedes CLS facelift. Let's see about these changes. Recently we had the 53 AMG model, today the CLS 450. Which one is actually the better choice? We'll find out, and everything you need to know about the Mercedes CLS here now on Autogefühl. Let's go. The CLS looks so streamlined, so to speak, that it almost looks like there's something wrong in the camera degree or something, you know, right? But yeah, very impressive styling and a new front grille and lower bumper here for all the CLS models here in the facelift here with the small star pattern grille, very beautifully done. These are the multi-beam LED headlamps and also here with the interesting daytime running light and a very interesting also matte white color for today. Don't you also have the feeling that this car looks kind of unreal also in the side profile, how low it actually looks? Interesting, right? It's on the E-Class platform, but the CLS is basically, yeah, the E-Class 4-door coupe, if you want, like this then with the falling roof line. And wheels come usually in 19 or 20 inch. These here, however, 18 inch today with winter tires, so smaller than actually usual. You can also get a night package, then you would have the black mirror caps, and here I automatically close the vehicle here with the keyless entry function. I can also put my hand on the inside and to open it again. So definitely still a design piece here. It looks quite long, by the way, yeah, and it is also long, 5 meters or 197 inches. In the rear you have a modern taillight signature and this attached rear wing here already, although it's not the AMG version or something. You can also check out the AMG 53 review here on Autogefühl. This is also a very interesting one. CLS 450, this one is available as rear-wheel drive or as all-wheel drive. Soon more to that. And Autogefühl fake exhaust police alert. The real exhaust is on the inside. Well, and other than that, technology-wise, optionally you can also get an air suspension, which we also have today. In Europe you can also get a 2-liter 4-cylinder or 3-liter 6-cylinder diesel. However, both in Europe and also worldwide, the most important engine is this one here, the turbo petrol engine, 3-liter inline 6-cylinder, either 360 horsepower in the CLS 450, then rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, 4MATIC. Or then the 53 AMG, that one then with 435 horsepower, more punch, better acceleration, but definitely the very same base engine. It's not the exclusive AMG engine then, still a little bit more tuned. Beautiful and simple car key. I prefer these rather classic ones, so to speak. Then door closing sound. Not that good, but we also have these frameless doors, so no wonder actually. The good thing is there is still dual insulation glass. Inside of the doors, new deco elements available, and here also the seat controls. They can still be moved, unlike in the all-new Mercedes models, where they're also just capacitive. This is way to go here still. Optional Burmester sound system, great sound, one of the best in the industry. As for seats, here in Europe and Germany we can also get fabric on the inside and leatherette art deco on the outside. That would be animal free. This is here optional animal skin pack, and that color though, no. In the facelift, new steering wheel here, also as the known from the E-Class facelift. Yeah, capacitive buttons here then. Yeah, these touch buttons they were before, but then everything is capacitive, you know, also for the volume control here, for example, for the cruise control, and that's just harder to handle, especially while driving. This here with the slot design, I said S-L-O-T, right? And then horizontal fins for the AMG line or the true AMG steering wheel, which looks cooler and it's also a little bit fancier. Here, electric control up and down, in and out, and then 2 screens here, MBUX. This has also been updated then, and well, these turbine vents, they've been there before, but really cool, especially with the ambient lighting, manual climate knobs. Good to have them still. And here in the lower part, inductive charging pad for your phone, or then the USB-C connection for the cable. Adaptive cup holders. This touchpad here is also not too good to control while driving. Another redundant control, so to speak. And then here this classic split armrest with some space underneath, now also USB-C powered. Hey Mercedes.
How can I help?
Tell me a joke.
Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Did you get that one? Or maybe, hey Mercedes, what do you think about BMW?
Good friends from Bavaria.
Really? I doubt that. Other than that, the infotainment system here via touch, or then with your right thumb at the steering wheel, or with that lower touchpad, so redundant controls as for that. Better than the very new ones, I think, because they're a little bit, less complex. Map here somewhat responsive indeed. So it does the job, but you can hardly reach it here as for the distance from driving. That's the one thing, so you rather than use it with the right thumb, but then the capacitive control, both right and also in the lower part, is a little bit complicated. Not the ideal solution, I think. And the Apple CarPlay integration looks like this, and the Burmester sound system, the original name, is so great. Wow, awesome sound. Stuttgart Untertürkheim, we have a problem. Yeah, Untertürkheim, that's the village part of the city of Stuttgart where the headquarters of Mercedes is. Yeah, there are these recesses here at the back of the seats. It does fit, but for tall adults, yeah, I mean, if I relax my spine, then I do fit barely. But considering the length of the vehicle, not much space here in the rear. Cool, however, the build quality here at the inside of the doors, also for the rear, and more speakers. Lower area here now with 2 USB-C chargers. In the middle armrest with some space here, and that's cool. Here, look at that, dampened. Ah, that's lovely. These are the details we are looking out for. Cup holders right there. Also fancy mechanism, isn't it? You open the trunk like this, folding the logo. Unfortunately, unlike the Audi A7 or something, which is a fastback, this one has a normal trunk opening like the E-Class sedan, which doesn't make sense. I think this model should have a fastback opening which opens everything. Cabin trolley here also fits in a vertical way. And yes, this is the channel where that guy from Germany always measures the trunk in a real way. 1 meter or 40 inches in width there, a little bit closer than if you come a little bit closer towards the top part, and this raises a little bit, and here in the length of the trunk is substantial, 1 meter 20 or 46 inches, and then you can also fold the seats here. Already did that. You have to unlock them from here and then go around, and this is, yeah, to the seat, it's like 2 meters or 78 inches. This is massive indeed from length. That's your thought. Then here, about 50 centimeters or 19 inches in the height. What up? Thomas's Driving Lounge with the Mercedes C-Class facelift. Today the 454 Matic. Last time the 53 model here. Same base engine actually. Inline 6-cylinder turbo petrol engine, 3 liter of displacement. We put it here to the Sport Plus mode. German Autobahn, motorway here. Signature move, Thomasen Autogefühl. Let's see, and we go from 30 kilometers an hour to whatever. Let's see, let's go. That's 200 kilometers an hour, 125 miles an hour, and cars remain really silent and stable. Interesting is that when I'm changing the lane, also the side bolsters are being pumped up, y'all. So always when I'm going right, then the opposite bolster is being pumped up and I'm being kept in the seat. This is a very interesting feature. We know that already from previous generations E-Class, but it's also a little bit irritating while driving, so I rather prefer a seat that is steady. Great noise insulation here, also at high speeds, super silent in here. Also has a good wind efficiency for the vehicle. Looks already like that from the outside. Really calm and silent. And when you're going down here, like now 80 kilometers an hour, like 50 miles an hour, you hear nothing. So this is really standard E-Class because, yeah, it is essentially an E-Class sharing the platform, but then of course with the coupe shape. And comparing the 53 model, yeah, they have the same engine more or less. This one here a little bit lower tuned just with 360 horsepower and something about over 5 seconds in the acceleration figure. The other one around 4.5 seconds. That's not the biggest difference, but the 53 is just more aggressive on the tune, suspension-wise, sound-wise, and everything. So this here more set on a relaxing tone, although it is, as you've seen, quite powerful. Here now on the interior, once again, really cool with that ambient lighting. And, user interface alike, it is still, better than with the all-new Mercedes, but still when I'm, for example, trying to change things while driving, it is indeed highly irritating here because definitely, yeah, look at that. That looks cool, right? All the typical Thomas Blue. Wow, wonderful. So the ambient lighting would to me be one of the main reasons to go for that vehicle, because E-Class and C-Class, they have among the best ambient lightings there is on the market at the moment. I think really, really beautiful. We have the normal steering wheel here today, two of the new ones there are. One of the two new ones, that's what I wanted to say, with the slot design. Yeah, high gloss black. It is quite good to handle, you know, natural feeling, so no dates on area, so they have done that very well. But the AMG line steering wheel, all that in the true AMG model, the 53 model, with the two horizontal fins, it's just a little bit cooler. Yeah, you just have to see that once again, one more time here in the tunnel, right? So amazing. Great. Once again in Sport Plus mode, when we are already at speed at 100 kilometers an hour or 60 miles an hour. Let's see. There we are at 200 again. So it would go faster, but it's not really necessary here on public roads. Very stable on these long bends. Air suspension we have here, great comfort and also a good compromise between comfort and sportiness. 18-inch wheels here because of winter times. Usually you have 19 or 20-inch wheels. This also makes the ride today a little bit softer actually. But it's not that it will feel unsporty or not comfortable enough or so on. So great balance. Wow, this suspension is awesome. So when we have like these long waves, this even out so well. But even when we have the small potholes, you don't feel it in your lower back. The only thing is that the seats here in general seats, so I have a problem with them indeed. They are the normal sport seats here, and in the AMG 53 I like them way better actually. I think they must have had a different seat form. And then also, of course, the mix that you have the dynamic microfiber on the middle part. Here, like in the thigh area, I'm not sure. Something is not quite right. And when you think about the normal seats from the E-Class, for example, are way more comfortable. So, yeah, this also driving-wise and interior comfort-wise also speaks again more for the 53 model once again. Here, by the way, see, when I have a 90-degree bend, I have to turn the steering wheel way more. So Mercedes usually has set emphasis on more comfort in steering, so you don't steer so much. So you have rather, you know, a running straight feeling. Overall, driving part here, from what delivers again from suspension and the chassis comfort indeed, not the seating comfort. Once again, really convincing what the CLS does. Yeah, but really comfort-wise also, and also fun-wise, and seating, seating material-wise. Yeah, it's more expensive, but I would rather go for a low-spec 53 CLS than for a high-spec 450 CLS. Definitely, that's my choice today, and that's why now you should finally watch also the 53 CLS facelift review, or maybe one of the competitors. Definitely always the Audi A7.